Welcome back to Metables and welcome back to the finale, the final ending of part 4. Unless you count the Rohan stuff, which is coming afterwards, but I consider that its own thing. But I figured I'd put the last 3 episodes into one final reaction. But we got a lot to go through. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going? Check out this thing. Greatly appreciate it. Consider liking, commenting, and subscribing because I like the big content. I also have a gaming channel if you like gaming content, long form shit, so it's a little cozy. I like that stuff. I also stream and I have a Discord. If you need anything else, I got it all. I guess. I don't know.
信じられない幸運だ。もし朝コーヒーをこぼしていなかったら。
そんなことって僕があれを。
Ah, yes, the last episode we had a almost a successful assassination on this dude, but the fact that he got lucky, and I still think that air would have broke through that thing, unless it's like a very fragile projectile, which it totally could be. You know, I don't know how air works as a projectile. I don't know if like the slightest thing can easily make it like diminish, because it did like hit her in the chest and it looked like it pierced her, but like she's alive.
小僧、ストレイキャットのことまで知っていたとは。無駄か。私が解除しない限りバイツァーダストはお前を自動的に守るからな。
Okay. I think that's a hint on, like, that's his downfall, is for some reason it has to follow a certain protocol.
誰を殺してきた？高一のチビがいなかったか？空城城太郎はどうだった？
Why do you have to say puny? Alright, Koichi's perfectly fine. He's a very intelligent sweet boy.
だけなんだ。寝坊して遅刻したって言ってたから、番号を調べて起こしただけなんだ。朝、家からコールしただけなんだ。
Interesting. Okay, so I wasn't 100% off when we were talking about the last episode about like that phone call being kind of important. I thought it was gonna be something else, you know, like a code. But I mean, technically, it is. It's just not the way I thought it was going to be, which is still pretty sick in itself. Good for this kid. And it was Josuke. I thought it was gonna be Jotaro. I don't know why I thought it was. I just figured he'd be the best guy to call, but I guess this works too. Right there, look at him, Legolas, on the side of the building. I never noticed him standing there. Even when we broke it down like frame by frame, I thought like when we first reacted to this, I never noticed that. That's crazy.
こいつがキラヨシカゲ。そんなことが小僧。なんてことだ。
Well, now in like, what if he carried like a gun on him or something, and then like in order to like do a force restart, he can like try to shoot his kid, and then it would automatically like reset.
気をつけろ、ジョスケ。そのクソったれ、キラクイの手に触るんじゃねえぞ。お前らを始末しなかったのはそれだけの理由からだ。私の平穏を乱すのは今、お前らたったの3人だけ。
Not entirely. Like, well, I guess you 3 technically, but like, it's really just his kid his kid that is the main objective here, because like, he will always try to find a way to get through this. You know, that kid is not living his whole life without trying to find a way through this. You know, you're gonna spend the rest of your life like in this kind of situation forever. You know, he is in a internal jail, basically. Dormammu, if you will.
ま、いいがな。初めてにしては正確に命中した。触られてねえ。俺は触られてねえ。
Dude, I'm telling you, if that fucking air bubble can go through a fucking hole-sized hole in your body, there is no way a watch it would have erased the watch. There is no, unless that watch is made of unbreakable diamond.
どうかしましたか、丈太郎さん。
いや、なんでもない。雨の音がジョースケの声に聞こえたと思っただけだ。
どうせあいつ寝坊でもこいてんだろう。
Sometimes they're so good at double checking, and sometimes they're just fucking stupid. Huh, I just thought I heard my uncle. I keep forgetting about that. In the distance, screaming for his life.
かと思ったが、運よく爆破が今少し浅かったようだな。キラークイーンの爆発は触れたものを爆破するとは限らない。それが思い込みなのだ。
Honestly, just like, again, like I always go through this conversation. Here, this is a random rant for you guys. Here, have your Matables rant here. I go through a lot of conversations about JoJo, especially in stream now or in the Discord at this point. Not advertising it, just saying we talk a lot about JoJo's. It's the difference between dub and sub. Because, like, again, I'm definitely a dub watch. I always prefer dub. But since 98% of you were very respectful about, like, hey, like, even if you enjoy dub, like, it's just a different experience. Like, I want you to at least enjoy it as your first experience with it, and then you could watch it as dub afterwards. It's just like the things that they say in sub with like the English and stuff is a great time. It is. I love the when they say their little stand's name in English. I love it when they, oh my god, you know, I love all that fun shit. All right, you guys were right, and I don't like sub either, but I'm enjoying it.
わかるんだ。あいつとはこの朝まで同じ家にいたんだ。表情でピンとくるんだ。気づかれないうちに触ったんだ。間違いない。奥安さんは爆弾に変えられている。
Kid's smart, dude. The kid's smart. You know, if I was, after this is all wrapped up, God forbid if we all survive this, I would totally give this kid to Joseph. The mother needs some therapy, regardless, okay? the mother's gonna need something after this. But, well, she could turn. She could be like, well, you know what? This is a better life anyway. And she could become evil. I guess we'll see when we get to her. Give this kid to the Speedwagon Foundation. Let him work at the fucking HQ, all right? If he's this smart now, get him working with all this shit. All right, I'm telling you, he'll be a great asset.
最も邪魔な能力ということを改めて認識したよ。キラークイーン。
ジョウスケさん、発射してくる。
ガードできないよう着弾したとき点火してやる。
Okay. I think I would just have to fucking, because he's quick. He's got a quick stand. They can move relatively quickly. I think we just drop Okuyasu and we fucking dodge that shit. We run on the wall or some anime shit, and we have to start beating the living shit out of him. We need to put him on the defensive. All right, we need to get him in the fucking corner because we're better on the offensive anyway. Once we get fucking going, we're going, right? I feel like he's the opposite. He's like Batman. He needs time to prep. He needs to sit there and think. You know, he needs to plan shit out. We need to just put some pressure on this bitch right here.
おい、奥安、もたもたしてねえで目を覚ませ。こら、いつもみてえに力合わせてぶちかまそうぜ。よー。
ジョウスケさん。
ジョー・モンタナのな。
What the fuck are you doing here? The same precision as Joe Montana throwing a touchdown pass. What the fuck are you talking about? I would have loved a duo beat the shit out of somebody with Okuyasu and Josuke. You know, kind of like a you remember that scene in one of the Marvel movies? I think it was like Civil War or something, where like it's like I think it's Captain America and Winter Soldier both fight Iron Man, and they're both like beating the shit out of him. I would love a scene like that with both of them.
やめろ。それ以上言うな。てめえ。
あいつを倒すことを考えて。
気に入らん。あのな。
You know what? You want to know the craziest part about this whole episode that I noticed like in the last like 30 seconds is that this entire episode takes place in this little street. We have not moved. We peeked around the corner and we peeked at the house a little bit when we answered the phone. The entire episode takes place. This is a bottleneck. Bottleneck episode? You know what I mean? You're just stuck in one place the entire episode. It's great though.
淡尻工作めペコペコしやがってそんなに出世したかったのか気苦労の方が多いのにジョウスケが家の中に入ったのは屋内のような接近戦なら自分の方が有利との考えもあって
Technically it would, yeah.
実際
Hold on a fucking second. He blew up the fucking boyfriend at point blank range. He went facepalm, and the dude got fucking erased. Unless it's just the bubbles that he needs to be careful of, but like, he's done explosions at point blank range.
言葉地に捕まえないでよなオリコさん君の家かいつから見てるんだちょっと質問は俺がしてんのよ隣の
Man, that guy's got a neck like me, dude. Look, is that me in JoJo form? Damn.
もんだよ昼過ぎまで寝てようと思ったけどやっぱり下着泥棒だこのパンティーは
No. Absolutely fucking not. We are not ending this finale like this. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's alright. It'll be like... Maybe it'll be like... Just a quick cutaway, and then we can move on to the actual story. Right? Right? Also, why is it not a
Ryo-chan no...
I might need to be done with JoJo's for a little bit. I may need a break from JoJo's. What the actual fuck was the whole point? Like, I get it. I understand. I mean, I didn't see them there, but that means he also had to touch them till he put the bomb on it. But like, did he think that was necessary to like, you know what? This whole, I hate this scene. And I hate things flying away into the distance, all right? Unnecessary. Oh, and now we're just going into the intro. Great. I'm glad this is a comical episode here. Another... Well, now we're back. Now we're doing the different part of this. This has been the most changes I feel like any intro has had, no? Usually an intro we'll get like 1 or 2 different scenes or something. This one, it's been like a few different ones at this point, right? When they show, I was gonna say Okuyasu, Koichi with the girl, you know, the yandere. When they show her in the intro, they're very friendly. So the point that like sometimes these intros will have like misleading segments of it, of like, oh, they're friendly, but like at some point like he was locked in her house and she was like keeping captive and they fought her and stuff like that. But then they're friends. Like it was a nice little character arc, you know, and that's something you could not have depicted at all from this intro. They're like, oh, they're friendly, that's cute, and then like, oh, they're friendly in the show, and they're like, oh wait, now it's weird, oh now it's bad, and then like it was just a nice little ride, you know what I mean? Really? I thought that was, well, I guess it was a different intro, but like, I wonder if that signifies that we're on the right path now, and when we were rewinding, that was in the sections that we were going backwards with the kid, right? So, because some of the intros are like, you know, it plays backwards, but I think that was because we were repeating the same days, and now that since that intro plays the intro forward, that means we're progressing through the timeline, maybe.
でもバカなジョウスケさんの位置が外から見えるはずがないのになぜわかるんだ
キュレート
That was a good one. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh, should I have stretched my ankles before I reacted to JoJo's? Make sure you stretch before you do JoJo poses. Interesting.
このタバコの火には向かっていってね。それに何より自動追尾なら空気弾は壁を突き抜けては。
I actually forgot all about the fucking tank. Right? Did we kill the tank? You can't because it's an ability, right? What happened to the tank? We beat it into the ground, but I didn't think it would like fully get rid of it, right? I figured it was like a Pokemon, we recall it, and it's like part of our hand. Fuck. But it crushed it. I don't... He's about to get fucking wrecked right here. Did you see how fast he launched that fucking shard of glass? That thing's like an actual bullet, unlike this air thing that I can't fucking comprehend. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I think that little glass of that shard was in the shape of a heart. I'll let you go back this time because I'm fairly certain that that's what I saw. It is in the shape of a heart. Yeah, that thing is inside him. As a normal person, well, I guess as anybody, that is like a size glass shard. Like what, was like this big? Well, I get all right. Well, all right. I want it. Okay. Is this better? Is this less inappropriate? Like, I think it was roughly around what, 3 inches diameter. You know, that thing, that fucking sucks. He definitely needs some medical attention. This son of a bitch. This son of a bitch is still here. That's crazy. What a good stealthy approach to like doing that too. Because I didn't fucking think for a second. I forgot about this bitch. I forgot about him.
翔介は3メートル先に逃げている。
Is he really trying? I guess I don't think it sounded like him, but like I get the idea. I guess unless it's really distorted. Oh, did that get your attention? Are you guys finally hearing all this fucking nonsense going around?
やっと行けたかなってとこだがな。翔介。
Nice.
翔介。これは何かの間違いだ。こんなひどい。
That's gotta be it, dude. There's no fucking way he survives more. That 2 glass shard, like, you're done. You're just fucking done. You know, there's no way. It's not like he's used to that either. Like, I'm sure he's got like some adrenaline pumping through him, but boy, you're fucking 50% glass at this point. Dude, slap the little hand.
当たってね。これは空気弾。クッションのように。しかし防御しているのはこの私の意志ではない。
There's the fucking plant. The plant's protecting itself. I don't think it's protecting you. I think it's more protecting itself, but still, that plant's still coming in clutch. But it's also cool to see that, like, literally the strength difference between the two stands. The one is more technical. It's weird because it's like, again, I think it's designed like a Muay Thai kind of fighter. So like you would think it's better at close quarters combat, but it's just like a, you know, I think the design should be probably tweaked a little bit just to reflect that, but still cool nonetheless. But you would think that someone that looked like that would be kicking like a fucking a pro. Look at him. What's the face he's making? You have no reason to sacrifice yourself. You could have moved. Does it only move space towards you? Can you still get the fuck away? Can you move the space?
俺のこのザ・ハンドで削り取ったものは一体どこへ行っちまうんだろうってな。ま、俺頭悪いから深く考えると頭痛起きるけどよ。
It's fair.
なんだって。
信じられない。奥安さんだ。
That's a great question. Where the fuck does it go? It's like a black hole, but then even a black hole goes somewhere else, doesn't it?
なのにストレイキャット、もう一段食らわせろ。
Wow.
何？おっと。
これであいつは。
Are we not killing this cat? This cat is significantly more trouble than what it's worth. I mean, yeah, we could try to use it for something else, but like, God, he's just been such a bitch. It's kind of nuts that this is gonna take one more episode because we could have killed him, technically. I don't know what the hell this next episode's gonna be about, but I don't know if he's gonna spiral into a fucking rage because he's like really in the corner now. You know what I mean? So let's wrap it up, dude. Let's wrap up part 4.
こうしていますね。白くて可愛い指だ。頬ずりしてもいいですか？頬ずりするととても落ち着くんです。私は子供の頃、レオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチのモナリザってありますよね。あの絵、画集で見た時ですね。あれ、初めて見た時、なんていうか、その
下品なんですが勃起しちゃいましてね。
I can't keep defending the show. It's just the creative decisions they end up making is just very fucking nuts. This is, I guess he's on his deathbed, so he just wanted to tell someone where his hand fetish came from. But again, this is not something I thought I would ever discuss during an anime reaction. You know. But we're here now, so sure. Tell us about your first boner from hands. Okay.
手のとこだけ切り抜いてしばらく部屋に飾ってました。
Well, if you cut out the portion of the picture, it would still be small. It's not a big picture. It'd be like, right?
時を止めてみろ。何秒止められる。この私をもっと追い詰めるがいい。その限界。
He doesn't give a fuck, dude. He's just fucking running in there. He's like, you can do all your fucking lecture all you want. I'm coming to beat your ass. And that's what he's gonna do, isn't it? He's gonna beat his ass. Come on.
ギリギリさが再びきっとバイツァーダストを発現させるのだ。長太郎さん、時を止めろ。
Come on, hit me with one more Zaworld before we go. Come on.
やったぞ。発動したぞ。
This is the alleyway where the girl is. Why is he here? How far back did you go? Couldn't be that far back, right?
戻れたぞ。作動できたんだ。
I didn't think he would remember. I thought he forgot I thought he forgot his memories when he went back. God. Well, can't wait to read the comments on this one. Interesting. Okay, so he did die from the explosion or some shit, or maybe JoJo just really beat the fucking beat the nonsense out of him.
これはスタンド能力なんかじゃないのよ。思い出したかしら。どうやって自分が死んだのかを。
Hold on, real quick. I just want to show love to that transition. Next scene. Beautiful.
今だ。
アクト3、3フリーズ。
I kind of forgot all about Act 3 Freezy. Perfect situation for that. 100%. Look at him. He's confident. He's like, please. You're not hitting that shit.
このクソカスどもが。スタープラチナ。ザワール。
God, never get tired of the world, though. So, beautiful. I don't know how many more times we got. That could be the very last time he does that thing, but boy, does it just fucking hit. Where are we going with the next JoJo? I'm kind of excited about that. We have a few weeks because we're going to do the Rohan stuff, of course, but like, I always love the new world building of each season. I fucking love JoJo. The stand was like, he's like, I'm done. He just fucking turned around. He's like, I did my job.
時は動き出す。やった。
間に合ったぞ。
We should probably leave now. We'll send Josuke to the hospital, but everybody else should probably leave, and we don't explain this. There's a lot of people watching. What the fuck? What the fuck? There have been 10, 15 people watching this whole thing occur, and you just have this asshole in the fucking ambulance just boop, boop. I just wanna have fun. While he's fucking like backing up or some shit like that. His head was turning into... That was crazy. That was a crazy visual. And he died. This is like the one villain so far. Well, main villain, I guess. You know, we haven't had a lot of them, but still, like, he technically dies from something casual. That's fucking... Well, I guess he could not be dead. This is just something to process. Just give me another 10 seconds or something like that. That's fucking crazy. That guy's gonna lose his job for killing the serial killer. He definitely should not be driving an ambulance if he's gonna run over bodies on the road. I also have to remember too that like he did get like pushed back by like Zeraldo, right? So like he got moved, and that's why who was it, Koichi? That's like, oh, what? He got knocked back. I didn't even know it. You know, whatever the fuck he thing said. But like, it always gets weird when they're doing like their whole like monologue bullshit. You know, because you don't know how much time is actually passing. But if you're sitting there for like 15 seconds and this ambulance is just slowly moving towards his body.
初めての殺しだったんで手を持って行き損ねちゃったから私のこと印象薄いのかしら
お前か確か杉本レイミ貴様15年もここで何をしている待てよ
Why are you just showing him your back? I'm a little nervous to keep going here, Remy. I love you as a character. You're very cute design, but we're really pushing some limits here. That was a cool transition too. Dude, I love it. You know I love it.
振り向けよお前が振り向くのだ
あんたが私に対しこういう風にするだろうということを予想しなかったと思う私たちは15年あんたがここに来るのを待ってたのよ
タッチ
Fucking ripped his hand off too. Look at that. Full fucking circle, man. Dude, she's so sick, man. Come on. A little cutie patootie in charge of these hands that... well, she's not in charge of the hands, but you know what I mean. They kind of work together. It's kind of cute. You know? I like it. I don't know.
さあでも安心なんてないところよ少なくとも
It's gonna suck because we're never getting an answer to that, are we? That is just one of those like supernatural phenomenons or some crazy shit, or could be something in the next part. I don't think it would be, but like that is just such a cool thing to have in a season, you know? Just the unexplained and such a powerful force and something that no one's safe from, everybody's afraid of. Kind of, it's sick. Sick design.
ジョウスケたちの中に見たよそれがある限り大丈夫じゃこの町はもう心配ないよおいジジイ聞こえねえのかよジジイどれ今一度我が誇り高き息子に別れを言おうか
Yeah, I mean, you probably should also try to fix that relationship a little bit. If you did you tell him you were going, like, Joseph? Like, do something here. Come on, he did so good. Please give him some attention. Let him come with you for a little bit. Let him meet his, like, no, he knows his mother. Well, I don't think you'd want to meet maybe he stays. Maybe he stays here. I don't know. Okay, never mind.
黄金の精神を持ってるってセリフ撤回するかいジジイ
Come on, it's the very least he can do.
元気でな
Yeah. We're still keeping this baby.
透明の赤ちゃんは海岸で見た人で
He received his doctorate from a thesis he wrote about the starfish population on the beach here in Morio. Who the fuck is this guy?
に関する論文で博士号を取った。
ああ、ジョースケのやつ、また私のとっておきのおやつを食べてる。
I'm so glad she's fine. There were so many people I thought were not going to make it through this. This was a very clean season. All right, no one died. Well, our squad was fine. We made it. You know.
運動終わり。
Is this where his? Well, I guess I don't know where this journey takes place. This next like 4 episodes we're about to watch of Rohan. You know, is he going to be like? Is this before? Is this gonna be a prequel? Is this gonna be an epilogue? What the fuck?
じゃあ行くか。
Shut up. Oh my god. Charming. Oh, we have an hour and 40 minutes of this shit. Oh my god, this was a fucking movie. Dude, what a fantastic season. All right. It's not my favorite necessarily, but I still loved it. All right. As I love each of my JoJo seasons, my JoJo parts, each one of these has been extremely delightful in their own way. You know, I love the town of Morio. I think the town itself has charm. There's a lot of wonderful characters within that. We had the Egypt path that was just a fucking adventure and a journey that we had to go on, like a fucking like Ocarina of Time kind of bullshit. You know, we had the story building in the first part. We had the Joseph that's gonna trail in from part 2 to like maybe even part 5. I don't know when part 5 takes place, but like Joseph's still kicking. But he cannot. I didn't think he was gonna make it past this season, but I didn't think he can make it into part 5. There's a small chance. I don't know how far it takes in the future, but like, hey, could be an option there. But thank you so much for joining me in the JoJo adventure. I still love this season, love the show so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys in a week or two. I might take a week off depending on how I'm feeling next week with editing this bitch down to YouTube. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare. And then also making sure I prep all the other stuff for watching the Rohan and then on to part 5, which whatever the fuck awaits us there. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.